Hello everyone, welcome back with another new video. A day in my life. It was a very cozy day, and when it is cozy, we are definitely lazy to prepare the meals. So let's see what we prepared for the entire day. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and watch the video till the end. The weather was very cold and we started the day very late. And I had to quickly prepare a very simple breakfast. I took a can of tuna, which is a very small one, around 100 grams. We need to strain the oil from the tuna fish. Do not use that oil for anything else, just throw it off. Get the tuna fish into the mixing bowl, crumble it using a fork. Add around 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and if you like to add more, you can add. I added 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise as a whole. A dash of pepper, 1 teaspoon of chili sauce, few pinches of salt. Mix it well. 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise is including this. At the end, add few drops of lime juice, maybe from quarter lemon. That's all, the stuffing is done. You need to stuff it inside the bread, and you can serve it either just as a plain bread or a grilled bread. Do check out the description box for the detailed ingredients for all the recipes I'm sharing with you. So let me show you how it looks as a cold sandwich without grilling. This is how it looks, and when I have to grill it, I have to definitely apply some butter or ghee on top of the bread and grill it for around 2 minutes on each side. Now can you hear the sound? This is how it should look. I liked the grilled version and my husband liked the plain version, so you can try both. We always feel healthy when we eat healthy foods, but at times when we are lazy and we need to get a break, we definitely can give a try for packed foods too. Had some other works in between, so I'm going to sterilize my baby's bottle. Wash any kind of bottles very well with any kind of scrubber and the dishwasher that you use at home, regular use. You do not have to use anything like specially for babies. Wash it well, and I have already allowed the water to boil. So let it get boiled well. Meanwhile, we shall prepare the sambar for the lunch. I have taken 2 cups of tur dal. We need to wash it well before we cook it. So now I have washed it well. With this, I need to add water according to the consistency that I need for my sambar. So I have added around 2 cups of water for 1 cup of dal. So 4 cups of water for 2 cups of dal. I have already cut all the veggies and kept it ready. 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, 1 green chilli, half red onion, and 2 tomatoes and 2 radishes to be added. Adding 1.5 teaspoon of sambar powder, that is homemade, and salt according to your need. Mix it well. Also a pinch of turmeric and allow it to boil. So now it's heavily raining. My terrace is flooded up with water. You can see that my grass mat is soaked well. And the water I kept for boiling is done. So let me put the bottles in, and I need to sterilize it well. Make sure you are switching off the flame before you add the vessels that has to be sterilized into the water. Let it sit for some time, and the sambar has now come to a boil. I am adding 1 teaspoon of jeera, that is cumin seeds, giving it a stir, and now we shall pressure cook it for 2 to 3 whistles. That's perfectly clean now. For sambar as a side dish, I'm going to prepare some gobi fry. Cauliflower is one of the vegetables which is very delicious, but it's hard to remove the worms from it. So I removed the main stalk and separated the florets off. I'm gonna boil this along with salt water. Adding a teaspoon of salt to the cauliflower florets, add some water and allow it to boil well. Make sure you're washing the florets before you do this step. So now let it get boiled. Meanwhile, we shall see how the rain is. It's really heavy, it is not stopped at all. So now the sambar is also done, I guess. Yes. So at this point, the thickness of the sambar is really a lot. So we need to definitely add some more water and allow it to boil. I added 1 more cup of water. Time to temper the sambar. Adding 2 teaspoons of oil into another bowl and adding a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Let it splutter for some time. Once the mustard has completely spluttered, add around 10 to 15 curry leaves, half chopped red onions and allow it to fry for some time. I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Do not allow the cumin seeds to burn. And at the end, I can add 1 teaspoon of chili powder. You can definitely adjust it according to your spice level. And once this is all fried well, we shall add the cooked sambar into this. At the end, we shall add salt according to your need. I have not shown it in this video. Please do add. So the cauliflower is boiled well. We shall strain the water from it and we shall prepare the marinade. Into a mixing bowl, adding 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of chili sauce and 1 teaspoon of tomato ketchup. This is my version of instant gobi fry, so you can definitely try the traditional one too. Adding around 2 teaspoons of thick curd, give it a good mix. For the masalas, adding half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of chicken 65 masala, salt according to your need. Two tablespoons of maida or all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Mix it well and add some water to make it into a batter consistency. Do check out the description box for all the ingredients list. Also breaking in 1 egg for the fluffiness. Whisk it well together, and at the end, in order to manage the consistency, we shall add 2 teaspoons of rice flour. Now the marinade is completely ready. If you want to adjust the chili powder or any kind of masala's proportion, you can definitely adjust it according to your need. Now it's time to add the strained cauliflower florets into this. Heating some oil for the cauliflower fry or gobi fry. When the oil is at the right temperature, add the florets and fry it until golden brown. So that's the perfect color and that's the perfect size. Though it was a very easy meal, it was a perfect combo for the weather that we had on that day. Do check out the description box for all the detailed ingredients list for all the recipes that I've shared with you guys in this video. A quick cleanup for the dining table. Time to serve the lunch. So that's hot white rice served along with radish sambar and gobi fry. Sambar is one of the easiest one-pot dish, I believe. If you all know any other easiest one-pot lazy dish, do share it in the comment section. Let me also learn it from you. So that's the coriander leaves. That's an update on that. Frying some frozen french fries as an evening snack, which is also very simple. Just a seasoning with salt is needed. I shall show you how to make the frozen french fries from the scratch in another video. I hope all of you loved this video. If so, give a thumbs up. Also suggest me the recipes or the videos that you need from me in the comment section. Do tell me how your cozy days goes on and what are the lazy meals that you make. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Also follow me on Instagram, Telegram, Facebook and Pinterest. That ends today's video. Take care. Bye-bye.